So August 13th, 2019, my name is Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections. This is the first crawl space evaluation for the single-family home on Sandridge Road in Lebanon, Oregon. As with all the videos in this report, we request that you view this video as supplemental to the written version of the report to which this video has been attached. At the time of inspection, there were quite a few reportable challenges in this raised foundation crawl space. We'll do our best to detail those challenges here. First challenge we'll identify, and you can see it right in front of me here. We have an excessively rotten joist in the crawl space. I'm able to actually push all the way through this joist to the other side. There's significant rot at this joist and the adjacent one. The structure is supported by a sort of an ad hoc parallelogram beam, meaning that we have a series of three 2x materials that have been actually adhered to each other. The challenge is that they've alternated the seam break, meaning that this is at either end. It's really the only location where all three terminate at the same location. There's a mid span in the middle of each girder that is unsupported, and at those locations they use nails that really aren't holding the beam together, so you have this sort of repetitive beam sag at every midline location that's physically unsupported. In addition to that, we believe we've identified two locations of pure shift or post shift. This is simply a chunk of concrete in the crawl space supporting an ad hoc post which has been isolated with a small piece of felt. Adjacent to that, an unrelated subject, we have a duct that's cooling the crawl space at the time of the inspection. No vapor barrier in the crawl space, no insulation in the crawl space, and as we've actually identified probably 5, maybe 7 joists so far, which are actually physically broken. Here's an example of one. In the building industry, we would not consider this to be a structurally significant beam because it's been physically checked. This is a tree that would have been harvested for less than load-bearing capacity. There's a leak underneath one of the sinks. It would be directly adjacent to the crawl space entrance. There's a series of small cracks in the foundation along the backside of the structure. This has been Eric Haluzik with All Corners Home Inspections.